The Office has become one of the greatest staples in comedy over the last 14 years. After binging the whole series on Netflix, I'm officially hooked. Not too long after binging, I discovered the Dunderpedia website and found out a whole bunch of information on behind-the-scenes facts about every episode from every season. So I thought it would be fun and interesting to make a 9-part video series covering an interesting fact from every episode from every season. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, isn't that what Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fischer are doing on their new podcast, Office Ladies? Yeah, and you don't have to watch this. This is just a fun idea for me to do. Plus, they're only doing one episode at a time, where I'm doing multiple episodes at a time for, each season. Plus, I had this idea before the podcast was even announced. I'm also going to try to be ahead of the podcast. While we're on the subject, go subscribe to Office Ladies. It's a great podcast. So with that all out of the way, today we're looking at Season 4. While Meredith is in the hospital in Fun Run, the male nurse asks if she had her tetanus shot from being bit by a bat. Later in the episode, Dwight mentions that lockjaw is a symptom of rabies. In actuality, lockjaw is a symptom of tetanus, not rabies. The actress who plays Toby's girlfriend in Dunder Mifflin Infinity is Toby actor Paul Lieberstein's girlfriend turned wife Janine Porba. When signing Meredith's cast and launch party, Jim actor John Krasinski accidentally signed his own name. While filming the scene in Money where Jim and Pam drive up to Shroot Farm's driveway, Jim actor John Krasinski secretly turned on Jenna Fischer's seat warmer. She had no idea why she was so warm until after they finished filming the scene. While describing a moment in his commercial and local ad, Michael says, "Triumph of the Will." He probably doesn't know that this is the title of a Nazi propaganda film. The warehouse worker uniform that Jim wears in Branch Wars belongs to Madge. The warehouse worker uniforms that Michael and Dwight wear don't seem to belong to any known employee. The kind of mushroom Michael almost eats in Survivor Man is also known as Hypholoma fascicular. It is also known as the clustered wood lover. It can be found on rotted trees, stumps, and trunks in very woodsy areas. Because this kind of mushroom comes from a very rotted place, it is very poisonous, and consuming it can lead to diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, proteinuria, and collapse. Dwight actor Rainn Wilson and Moe's actor and show writer Michael Schur only mimed playing ping pong in the final scene of the deposition. The ball and the sound effect were added later in editing. Sections of the dinner party script were included in the Season 4 DVD, with some changes from the finished product. Instead of the fake corporate phone call, the episode was originally intended to begin with the peanut butter gaggies 2 episodes later in Night Out. Instead of crying from not being invited to Michael's dinner party, Dwight originally says that he'd rather have a horse pulverize his nuts than attend. Michael was going to call Toby, insult him, and hang up. This would then cut to Toby explaining that this is a regular occurrence. Instead of painting a dog, Jan originally runs over a dog, traumatizing a kid who sees it. The kid eventually confesses that she did it on purpose. Michael says, "That's what she said," when Jan, responding to "I'll be your first customer," threatens to shove a candle up his ass, rather than bringing up her much more prolific sexual history. On the drive home from the dinner party, Dwight mentions about how men are from Mars, women are from Venus, as if he seriously believes this. Michael and Dwight were originally supposed to sing Candle in the Wind in the Cemetery and Chair Model, but being unhappy with the song's parody on 30 Rock, Elton John did not grant permission. Coincidentally, the song was referenced in Parks and Recreation when Leslie Knope requests that Andy Dyer write a song to commemorate the passing of Little Sebastian. That show was created by The Office creator Greg Daniels and Moe's actor and show writer Michael Schur. Another song that was considered but was not obtained was Ruby Tuesday, sung as Goodbye Deborah Shoslewski. There was a mix-up behind the scenes in Night Out, and the woman that played the basketball player did not know that she'd have a make-out scene with Dwight until the day of filming. The casting sheet requested that the female who would play this part would be 6'1", but the actress was actually 5'11", who was also a former basketball player. Andy's niece on exterior in Did I Stutter, and real life belongs to key hairstylist for the show, Kim M. Ferry. After the episode aired, the car went up on eBay and eventually went to a couple in Oklahoma along with some show memorabilia from the actors. Before deciding on Dwight's storyline and job fair, the writers considered having him be a part of the job fair storyline where he'd interact with the students, or even the golf storyline where eventually he'd get kicked out and play golf with a bunch of old ladies. The recurring role of Holly Flax from Goodbye Toby to really Goodbye Michael was written with Amy Ryan in mind. The writing staff loved to work on The Wire. So that's it for Season 4. If you like this video, you may also like interesting facts from each episode from Seasons 1 through 3. And I'm also planning on doing the other seasons, so make sure you look out for that.